Hey everyone, welcome to the Fruit and Strength Show, and I just want to share with you guys some tips on the shoulder press. And I gotta say, shoulder press is one of the hardest lifts out there. It's probably even more harder than the bench press. I probably would even say close to the deadlift. The reason why it's so hard is because there is no stretch reflex in this movement. When I say that, is that you have to generate incredible amount of force straight off from the movement. So unlike the squat or the bench press, for example, the bench, you're starting off at the top of the movement, and then you're bringing it down, getting that stretch reflex, and boom, you're bringing it back up. With this movement, you can't do that. You're straight. You have to generate incredible amount of force straight off from this movement. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to do that. Before I do, I want to just share with you guys how far I progressed on this movement. I remember in high school, freshman year in high school, I couldn't even do the bar. It was kind of embarrassing. And but now I'm doing more than my body weight up in there. So I was doing like 150 for a few reps. So that's an incredible amount of weight for me. They say if you could do your own body weight once, that's considered pretty impressive. So yeah, let's get started. So the first tip I have for you guys is hand placement. You want to have your hands slightly more in than a bench press. And the reason for this is that when you're pushing this weight up, you want to have all the weight transfer from here all the way to your arm, to your elbow, to the rest of your arm, and then to the rest of your body. And that's the way you want to do it. You want to have this kind of like bone on bone action right here. See? Now, if you have it way too out like this, so you're like, yeah, I'll kind of have the same placement for a bench press. Well, what's going to happen is that you're going to put your elbow joint in an awkward position, and all the weight's going to transfer right here, and that's going to really hurt. And it's going to you're going to have a lot of tendinitis, a lot of inflammation in the joint right there. So now the second tip is with feet position. You want to have your feet slightly out, not too in. Because when you're too in or too wide, you're going to be kind of like more wobbly. I find. So the third tip is that you have to be mentally ready to go right off from the start. You have to commit to the weight straight from the start of the movement. So just kind of like a deadlift. You have to generate incredible amount of force straight from the beginning of the movement. So I'm just going to share with you guys a couple reps of this, and then another thing with this is with breath, your breathing. So you want to go, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. And another thing is you want to bring when you're pushing up, you want to, at the same time, you want to kind of go through the movement with your body. See how my arms are kind of going backwards a little bit? So, and that's how I shoulder press. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to these videos because I've got some awesome tips for you guys. And stay fruity, my friends. Also, fruit and strength, baby. Got a little shoulder press. I worked hard for this shoulder. So, all right. I'll see you guys later.